Hi and welcome to Metasploit Extreme on Kali Linux. Below is my web homepage where you can access my details and can leave your simple and valuable feedbacks. Now in this video we will take a look on something that is known as AN Shellcode. AN Shellcode is actually alphanumeric shellcodes and these are really valuable. There might be some cases where actually are going to need pure alphanumeric shellcode because the character filtering is so strong that you cannot actually implement your exploit. And in fact, let me show you the link where actually I was doing one of my pen testing stuff and I found this particular. Let me show you the link as well. And this is the link on 1337day.com. This particular exploit 7050 really caught my eye and I was really impressed with it. Now the beauty about this exploit is here in this part. Now if you notice out here, this is really the best part about this exploit and the content here is really so good. Now let me tell you how is this being created and how to actually make such exploits and all these things. So we have already discussed how to create and encode your exploit. Now for example, in this case I want to use this particular, that is an alpha mixed exploit, that is going to create my entire exploit and it will encode my exploit with the alphanumeric. Now you are going to say, hey Hitesh, is this so much easy? Then what is actually the problem? Now let me run this out here and show you where actually the problem particular lies out in. So within a few seconds it will encode my entire payload with alphanumeric mixed interface. Okay, so here it is done. So all the values are in the alphanumeric. Here these are actually represented in the hex code. So you can choose simply your scripting language, your Python or anything, and can make that particular looking like script. But really the problem is out somewhere here. Okay, so here actually the problem lies. It says x89, e7, db, d6, d9. So here is actually the problem. Now these particular values of opcodes are not being interpreted with the alphanumeric values. Now why this is actually happening? This is actually to make your payload less you can say less location independent. So it doesn't actually rely where your payload is being placed in the victim's computer. It actually grabs the address from these opcode values, put them into the stack and ECX values. But really this can be a problem because our payload is not truly encrypted out there. So that out of the two things you actually have to sacrifice one. Either you can grab somehow the location of the payload by yourself, or you have to make a non-totally alphanumeric exploit. So you can choose any of that. But once if you are capable enough to grab the location of your payload, then you can make 100% alphanumeric shellcode. Now how to do that? There is a nice option out there which says buffer register equals to ECX. Now we are directly putting our values from our stack values into the ECX values. Now once the values are in the ECX, then the further opcodes and the relative locations or the absolute memory is being found out. Now this is really a good option, buffer register equals to ECX, so that we can find out anything. And once you are going to encode the things by using this particular option, now you are saying, hey, I know where is the location is actually residing out there. So you can truly make your payloads 100% alphanumeric values. And now most of the applications are not at all simply vulnerable to those ancient exploits and all these things. So you have to be very careful and you have to be very tricky in encodings and all these things. So now this exploit is actually totally, you can say, alphanumeric one. You can use any scripting language like Python or anything. You can simply see here out as 494949, which is actually a good value. So you can use your scripting values, scripting language like C or Python or anything like that. Even Shell will work out as well. So make sure that you grab out the things and do after that. So this is actually just to take out more and more from the Metasploit framework itself. Thank you so much for watching and keep enjoying the exploitation stuff.